Welcome to Savepoint 1 of the Playworks portfolio. So in this Savepoint, what I've done is I've broken down the market into three possible directions you could go. The first direction is the fine art market. That's normally referred to as highbrow, the highbrow market. That's the galleries, that's museums. It's definitely an established market. It's been there for hundreds of years, and it works a certain way. The second one I want you to look at is the no-brow market. Now, I want to explain the low-brow market first before I go back to no-brow, because no-brow is a combination of high and low. So low-brow is usually referred to as the commercial art market. Most video games are commercial art. Um, Things like graphic design and illustration, filmmaking, all of this can be commercial art. So it's made for the purposes of just of making money. So eyebrow work isn't necessarily driven by um, money making. That's the general acceptance of the difference between the two. Also, the expectations of the eyebrow market are that you're making one of a kinds. Everything is handmade as much as possible. It's rare. You're not making, thousands and thousands of whatever it is you're making. There will be one painting, there'll be a small edition of sculptures or a small edition of prints. So that's the way the highbrow market works. The commercial art or lowbrow market makes its money by producing the same image or the same thing hundreds of millions of thousands of times and selling it hundreds of millions of thousands of. And so the distribution is markedly different. So in between, there are artists who are taking the some of the aspects of eyebrow art and some of the aspects of lowbrow art and combining them and reintegrating them in new ways and innovating. And I think that, well, it's just my personal opinion. I think that when indie games satisfy the no brow market, they have the potential of being pretty fantastic. So something like The Witness by Jonathan Blow is a really, really interesting and well done. I would call it a no brow work of art, and it's a video game. So another case that I want you to look at is Papo and Yo. And that is also a work of art that satisfies some of the aspects of lowbrow market expectations and some of the aspects of highbrow market expectations and delivers it in a way that really is very sublime. So that's why I'm having you look at Fender Caballero and Corey Arcane. Both of them are game makers that I think satisfy that no brow market in the middle. So after you've done this, I'm asking you to tell me what your perceptions are of high, low, and no brow. What are they in your own words? And then I expect you to choose a market. Now you can choose more than one, but it gets really difficult. One to participate in and go for it. That's my advice. And then we will have a discussion on Zoom about all the things that you've discovered. by listening to all of these different voices, but there are voices from the highbrow market I'm asking you to listen to. There are voices from the no brow market that I'm asking you to listen to. And then there are voices from the low brow market that I'm asking you to listen to during this. So, yeah, have fun with it. This is a really kind of laid back save point where it's mostly about listening and taking notes and reacting and pinpointing what is most important to you, what is influencing. After you've listened to all of these voices, you should be able to pick one market to participate. So that's it. Have a fun time with Save Point 1.